Today's episode is going to be beyond epic. We are headed into the backcountry of Alaska for a 24-hour survival challenge. I won't be alone. I'm going to be taking rock star John Gourley, lead singer of Portugal the Man, out to survive in bear country. He hails from Alaska, has a bit of experience out there in the wild, so I think we're gonna do just fine. But you never know what's gonna happen on an adventure like this. Let's go meet up with John and get into the plane. How are ya?
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, ready for an epic adventure?
Ready to get out and see what's happening out there.
What about bears? We gonna see bears?
I imagine we will see some bears.
Pretty cool little airport here. There is a wolverine, look at that. There's John doing important rock star stuff. Maybe talking to his manager about being nervous.
You know, earlier when you asked if we'd see bears, I was like, yeah. But in my head I was like, I hope not.
Told you he was getting nervous. We made it.
We did make it.
Woo, it's windy. Part of the reason we're filming this adventure with John is to help raise awareness about rare diseases. His daughter, Frances, a young wildlife enthusiast like so many brave wilderness fans, suffers from DHDDS, of which there are only currently 70 documented cases worldwide. Stay tuned to learn more about her struggles and how you can help support their community. We lost the microphone. So John, what are we looking at here? We've got all sorts of cute looking pooches.
Yeah, we got some huskies. We got some sled dogs. These are the good boys. My favorite thing riding with sled dogs is the relationship between the musher and the dogs.
Okay. Hi buddy, how are you? Oh my gosh, look at those pretty eyes. How come he hi to you too? Hi, how are you? Okay. Yeah, hi. Good girl, good girl. This is sled dog life up here. Dude,
It's a nice day.
we have made it to Lake Gibraltar. There it is. And over there next to it is a very small encampment where we will survive for the next 24 hours.
This is real Alaska. You want to experience Alaska, this is it.
Oh, hold up, hold up. That's definitely bear food. Oh boy. Definitely, I would say probably at least 48 hours fresh. We're gonna have a friend when we're around camping. Wow. Pretty impressive little spot.
Could be worse. Could be sleeping outside the electric fence.
So for context, we are 7 miles out using the ATV trail. And the real reason for this is that the danger of bears with us sleeping out on the ground here is just something that was way too risky to do. We will be out on foot continuously all throughout this wilderness, but as a safety, being in here, I guess a bear can't get into it. So we've established camp. We feel really good about our setup at the moment, but we're eventually gonna get hungry, so we need to set out now on foot, analyze the environment, and see, despite the wind and all those waves, is there any chance we're gonna catch some fish? Look at this! It's a bucket!
There's a lot we can do with a bucket.
Start right, start here. A survival challenge like this goes to show you just how critical it is to be prepared when you're off the grid. No power, no service, and nothing but the wild. So today I want to show you a piece of gear that I never had into the field without, and unless of course it's a survival challenge, the Bluetti Elite 30 V2 portable power station. This little powerhouse weighs under 10 pounds, but it delivers 228 watt hours of energy. That's enough to charge your phone, your computer, your GoPros, your GPS, or even your water boiler in a pinch.
Out in Alaska, we were literally running cameras nonstop, documenting every moment. When the batteries started dying, that pretty much could have been the end of the episode, or worse. We could have been stranded without communication. Having portable power like this is a total game changer, especially with all its different charging modes to fit your unique needs. Plus, its whisper mode is super quiet, so you won't scare away any wildlife. Just 30 decibels. Oh, look, a bear! Plus, it charges crazy fast. 0 to 80% in only 45 minutes, and you can charge it almost anywhere, even your car. So whether you're out hiking in Alaska or just preparing for a weekend camping trip, the Bluetti Elite is the only portable power station that I trust. I've got the power! Yeah! Want one for your next adventure? Head to Bluetti's website and use the code WILDERNESS for 5% off. Bluetti Elite. Now that's power. All right, now back to the episode. Let's see if John and I make it through the night.
Yo, bear! Yo, bear! Sometimes just making noise is really good when you're in bear country. Talking loud lets something know that you could be coming, like the denseness of this underbrush right here. The fact that we can walk through it relatively easily means a bear can walk through it relatively easily. So that's usually both animals taking the path of least resistance. Keep a finger on the trigger with your bear spray just in case.
Everything was alright. Everything was alright.
Dude, lure right there. Yes!
Never needed to know just where we are.
Okay, well, I think from here, let's set up a fishing pole situation. We definitely don't have any bait. And without any bait, believe that you're gonna catch something. Believe that those fish are out there. The universe knows that we need food. If we don't catch this food, we're going hungry for at least 24 hours. They're probably gonna go to Taco Bell and get some Mexican pizzas. With one lure, if we lose that lure, like, that's it.
If you find yourself in need, if we gotta go, then we'll bring along some company. If you find yourself in need, if we got it all, then we got just what we need.
Okay, a lot of walking. How many fish do you have in your bag?
How many fish?
Yeah.
I can count.
Okay.
Let me take it off.
Oh, you don't even have a bag.
Set it down here.
Are we getting delirious?
You got no fish?
So John, you and your wife Zoe are going through a challenging time right now. Your daughter Frances was diagnosed with an incredibly rare disease, DHDDS, which before learning about Frances's situation, I certainly had never heard about before. Tell us what this condition is and what Frances is facing. And she is 13 years old, correct?
Yeah, she turns 13 in a month.
Okay.
And she is the coolest. She's so fun and so funny. And she has a rare disease. And that disease is neurodevelopmental, it's neurodegenerative. And I think the easiest way to describe it to folks is Alzheimer's, dementia, with Parkinson's isms. There's a mobility issues that could come up in life, and it's in kids. So a lot of people have dealt with that, with their folks, like people around them. It's scary. It's hard for me to watch things like she loved going on hikes so much when she was younger, and I see that it's difficult for her. I'd say one of the hardest things watching Frances is a lot of people see the really explosively happy, and I mean you take her anywhere and she's just complimenting everybody, and she's like, I love a compliment. People like compliments. And she'll shout you out. She'll be like, hey, I love your shirt. Just random kid, love your shirt. But I mean, the reality is like there's a flip side to that. Like the other side of it is like watching her try to regulate emotion when she's not feeling good is it's heartbreaking, because you watch like this, she hits a loop where it's the end of the world, it's the end of the world, it's the end of the world, and then it finally clicks for her. She goes, I'm sorry, it's hard for me to control my emotions. And that's one thing she really understands, is that it's really hard for her to control her emotions.
You guys have a charity organization called Francis Changed My Life, which is a powerful statement. And you know, your fan base with Portugal the Man is behind this. Tell us a little bit about the organization and what it is that you guys are trying to accomplish with it.
Currently, we're raising funds for rare disease research. So specifically DHDDS, with the greater goal of drug repurposing and finding treatments for other kids with similar diseases. I mean, as you trace this stuff back, you see crossover with other diseases. So right now we're trying to find a treatment to slow down the progression of this disease and research to see where there is crossover with others.
Tell us, how can everybody out there watching get involved to help support Francis Changed My Life? Where do we go? What do we do? How do we help advance the research that's needed to save kids like her and others struggling with this disorder?
You can go to francischangedmylife.com. We have t-shirts there. We have a lot of like fun stuff there that you can pick up, and that shows support. But share the links, like, I mean, talk about these things. Share, just get tested. You know, genetic testing is, I mean, that is the future of really understanding these genetic diseases. Wow, look right behind you right now.
Dude, I've never seen a caribou in the wild before.
God, I just love caribou. There we go. Oh, I have some good news. I never go out in a plane in Alaska without bringing Pop-Tarts with me.
Pop-Tarts?
Hey, I gotta tell you, this is the Alaskan secret.
But you've got Pop-Tarts? For real?
Bro.
Oh!
This is what we do.
Oh, you do!
Alaskans are prepared for anything. I'm not gonna go directly over the fire.
When you broke out the fact that you had the Pop-Tarts, I personally, like, my internal excitement meter went from like 1 out of 10 to that 1 out of 100 that you said Francis often will say you gotta go to. And in the process, we didn't get enough logs on the fire. We almost lost it, and then I dropped the Pop-Tart in the fire. Oh no, no!
It happens, dude. Pop-Tarts get the people excited.
Oh man, dude, you nailed it. Perfect temp. How'd you sleep last night?
I slept pretty good. I got decent sleep.
These are pretty comfortable. All right, so we got a little bit of work to do this morning. To get ourselves out of the wild, we have alpacas. We're gonna use the ATV battery to blow up. We're gonna be heading out on Lake Gibraltar and 3.5 miles down the river. John's officially off. I gotta get on the water. Try to do this without losing the camera. I'm in. This is gonna be one fun raft ride. With all this wind at our back, it's gonna make it great. Filming in this is definitely not easy. Really bouncy, nowhere to mount the camera. See John back there making some ground. Some nice little rapids. All right, well, just Just got sucked under a tree, flipped my whole kayak, soaking wet, lost the GoPro, that's why you usually tether it. Saved my hat, saved my pack, saved all the footage. Could be a lot colder, but I'm cold. Squeeze out my boots, get back on the water. Good thing is we're almost back.
Diamonds shine like stars under the ground. Little rivers running rings around the town. Everyone's a soldier, just marching towards the ocean. Till we built all we had in 1493. Everyone is
We have made it. We are officially at Taco Bell. It is. Pizza. And that, folks, is what we call a wrap. The end of our adventure ends at the border.
I hope you enjoyed this wild Alaska adventure I had with my friend John from Portugal the Man. Like so many of you, his daughter Frances is an incredible young fan of the outdoors. To help support Frances, I'm excited to share that proceeds from this episode will be donated to help with critical research to uncover new treatments and therapies for Frances and kids around the world living with rare diseases. And if you're able, I hope you can make a donation as well, or even buy a Frances Changed My Life t-shirt like this one. It's easy, just click the donate button or the link in the About section of this episode. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay wild.